So this series was always like a research series, right? To see what they've added to Holy Fury, just mess around with it for a bit, see what we could get out of it. And one of the things that I said we'd do is form Russia. I actually didn't realise how goddamn close we are to actually having stumbled across Russia. We actually only need... We control 63%, 57 out of 90. A couple of Holy Wars, we can have it. Like, genuinely, I think we could get it done this episode quite easily. So we are Chernobyl Stuttery Civet, the Grinner. Oh god, the Grinner, that's horrible. We're of course a hemophiliac. I'm trying to work out how this whole blood sacrifice thing worked. Going to war seems like it would complement that very, very well. Not only that, we'd also get the extra, you know, shit from raiding, because we're a Reaver now as well from the Warrior Lodge. I really want to play Scandinavia with this society, honestly. Playing as the Vikings with all access to all of this crap would be so overpowered. I think that'd be so fun when I get around to being able to do that. Right, duel this guy for honor. Hopefully we won't get completely fucked up before we go to war. We won it. Excellent. And now we can even rank up. That's very helpful, because that's going to allow us to inspire warriors. War sacrifice. We're not going to be doing that, because we prefer them obviously to be in our prison, so we can blood sacrifice them instead. That's the only downside to this. If you're being part of a warrior's lodge actively, taking all the sacrifice things as part of your religion probably seems a little bit like you're auto-cannibalizing there. You're getting a lot of extra features that all basically do the same thing. You're sort of reducing the ability to do one by doing the other, if that makes sense. So, maybe not recommended in the future. Are we going to be able to form Russia before the Mongols get us? Maybe. How many men have the Mongols got left? So, Temujin is dead. Genghis Khan is dead. Was it his brother? No? What happened to Genghis Khan? Like, actual Genghis Khan, though. Oh, wait, that was Genghis Khan. Right. Genghis Khan Batu of... Is that the original Genghis Khan? Founder of the Mongol Empire, became Genghis Khan, universal ruler by the many... Okay, got it. Yeah, there we go. So, this guy, Blood of Batu, holy shit, that's really cool. Enables Sky Barrels. Now, you guys were saying farm up bloodlines by playing matrilineally. I am going to do a proper Holy Fury campaign at some stage, not just this sort of pissing around campaign. There's a really good idea that cropped up on Reddit yesterday that I'm kind of tempted to do, starting in the Canary Islands, but we'll talk more about that later, because... What's it called again? Africa. There we go. I was like, Asia? No, definitely Africa. Has had a lot of extra features like the gold mines and the religion overhaul and you know, actually some polish to it, like all the extra little shields as well have been added. So might be fun playing over there for once. That's also something I've not done in a very long time. So let's form Russia. First things first. How many troops we've got? 2,400. That's probably not enough to form Russia. With our vassals as well. If we let them reinforce, I think we could probably get it to about 10k there. Or, well, I don't think. That's just maths, right? Gallic seems like the first one's on my hit list. They've barely got any troops whatsoever. And they're feudal, so we don't have to worry about vassal troops coming in. We could just force vassalize them, you know. Holy shit, that would give us so much land. Done. I'm not even going to think about that. I'm just going to do it. Which is basically... that's basically the motto for my channel, right? Don't think, just do. Alright, and play on speed 5 as well. That's also the motto. Play on maximum speed and just don't think about it. Nice. Grievously Scarred, giving us that sex appeal, or that attraction, sorry, that personal combat skill. I don't know why being scarred gives you personal combat. That doesn't make any sense to me. We look kind of cool, though, eh? Chernobyl Stuttery Civet, the Bloody. That's cool. Swollen Ankle, you'll get over it. Merciless, General Opinion -10, but Tribal Vassal Opinion +10. I don't care about my Vassal Opinion at the end of the day. I don't care about the opinions of commoners and peasants. They're not relevant. You know, we're a powerful warrior. We don't need to listen to those guys. We'll try and open a dialogue with the heretics. That last time we tried that, it was successful, so we'll carry on with that. Okay, we've got some more people that want to join the war. So their wars must have ended. My wife is pregnant as well. Do we have any kids? We have no kids yet. It's our first child. Lost favour with our wife. I'm going to start swearing. I'm actually going to send her a gift. No, I'm not. I'm going to send her... she's my designated regent. Is she good? She's not terrible by any stretch. She's a genius, so that's better than nothing, eh? She's my cupbearer, and she's also my... Can I make my court tutor as well? Guess not, eh? That's fine. Plus 43 with her. Pregnancy, good omen. Pregnancy, resting. Does that mean the kid's going to come out a genius? Who knows? I'll have some maids dispatched as well. Let's try and keep her as happy as Larry. Who was Larry? If anybody knows the reason for that, let me know. Expose her and denounce her publicly, giving me a reason to arrest her. Nah, she's okay. Keep the information to myself. I don't need to piss people off when we need them to help form Russia. Alright. I feel like I've been betrayed? Why can't I merge you? Oh, because some are raiders. Oh, right, okay. So, very annoying. I'm actually just going to disband them. Fuck it. Yep, go. Oh, right, okay. And this one, it is actually still C, isn't it? Right, there we go. Gonna get used to keyboard shortcuts switching between old CK2 and this version of CK2. It's kind of messing with my mind a little bit. Okay, Stuttery Civet leading the troops there. definitely the type of man that I would trust leading my armies with his 20 personal combat. Now, we've turned it from a very mediocre character into actually a pretty decent character there. Right, idle council members, who have we got? Our diviner definitely needs to be doing some more proselytizing so we can stamp out this old heretical faith. They are in the capital, which is not ideal. This looks fine. This looks absolutely fine to me. Let's have you building a legend instead, though. Alright, team. Let's get our vassals attached. I'm just going to move as a doom stack, because our guy leading, you know, all the armies is probably for the best. And, there's the capital. Right, where are your troops? Oh, a daughter. Loot guard. Sluttery. I accidentally just shamed my daughter then. Stuttery's data. Yeah, kind of threw me off. So you guys said, like, this lasts quite a few generations, eh, from the comments I've seen. It'd be nice to farm up some bloodlines. That's one of my favourite things to do in Game of Thrones, is to farm up all the bloodlines and build up a really strong character who's liked by everyone because he descends from, like, every great house. That'd be something really fun to do in CK2. But I feel like that's something you do with the base game, not with the whole animal random map thing. I don't really like the Animal Kingdom, I will admit. I did it for the memes, and I don't really like it. Probably won't be playing with it again in a hurry. Especially as the animals don't do anything. They're just humans, but with an animal face. Like, they don't have any unique culture bonuses or anything. It's a little bit shitty, a little bit disappointed, but it was, you know, a meme, so I can't really complain that much. Not like it was the headline feature, eh? If they'd have said, like, oh, Holy Fury, now with Animal Kingdoms, I'd have been pretty pissed off if I'd have bought it for this. I'm thinking of a good way to sway Judith into liking me a bit more. I could titillate the senses of a woman like her. Titillate my wife. Did we titillate her? Am I going to get banned for titillation? What a show off. It's not that hard. Getting the trait ambitious, 50% chance. Absolutely. I like some of these new events. Oh, envious is crap. That's like ambitious, but terrible in every way. My wife is boring. I failed to titillate. Sorry, team. It's probably because I play CK2 for 15 hours a day. Open a dialogue with the heretics. Right, you're gone. No. Throw me in my prison. Throw me in my prison. We want to blood sacrifice him. Peyrune can wait. Peyrune can wait while I sacrifice to Peyrune. There we go. Goodbye. And you can go as well. I really should do this after the war's over, just in case they're worth any war score. I kind of like this one as well, because the event said that we're personally pulling out the still beating hearts of our enemies, and I kind of like that. Makes it feel very personal, you know. Normally your execution's like, oh, you had them mauled by a bear, or you had them hanged. This is like, we're personally pulling out the still beating hearts. So I like the closeness that we're getting with our prisoners as a result of Holy Fury. Oh, nice. There might have been a time when the sight of blood unsettled me, and when the wailing of a child could make my dagger quake and my mind fill with dread. But no longer. The gods have granted me the fortitude to perform their sacred work. The immortals must be appeased. We gain the trait Hemophan. This man is renowned as a bloodthirsty fanatic, always looking for the next victim to sacrifice to his cruel gods. Church opinion +10, city vassal opinion -10, feudal vassal opinion -10. Tribal is actually a legitimate way to play the game. Normally playing as tribal, the first thing I personally would do would be flip to feudal or flip to republic, right? Go for that maximum centralization, but it actually seems like they've really buffed it up a lot with, you know, obviously the warrior lodges, the reformations, the actual tribal bonuses you get now for the various, you know, even something simple as this whole Scarred thing, or the tribal kinslayer. It feels like they've really flashed out playing as that particular government type. It always felt as, you know, that logical next progression before you go to feudal, but now it feels like a separate game mode, which is a really nice feature. Hemophan, thank you. Did that give me personal combat? No, I suppose it wouldn't. We are just, like, you know, sacrificing prisoners that we've already captured. Right, this war's going to be over in absolutely no time then. You know what, guys? You don't have to attach to me. You can go and just siege whatever the fuck you want. You just do what you like at this stage. Honestly, I'm a generous ruler. You can just be free, my sons. Good luck with that. 48% will take the capital. That takes up to apparently 85%. I was going to guess around 60, but you know what? I guess the game's feeling generous today. Hail, veteran. Hi, Darth Maul. She's kind of a bit fucked up, eh? What is this? Barony of... Oh, there are great spores behind the walls of Karasus. I don't know if that's how you say that, but they've got a duck on their flag, which makes me think they are our enemy. Luchaldea was down in the Byzantine Empire there. Is that Georgia? Armenia? Trebizond? I don't know, one or the other. Anyway, we can grab that in a second. Fortunately, we're not too far away, and we have the boats for it now, so big shout out to Crimea, my best boy. Alright, did they just lose his war score? No, they didn't. That's very lucky of them. Hey, piss off. Nice, 100%. Thank you. I'll be taking that if you don't mind. Did cost us prestige, but we're getting prestige actually coming out of our eyeballs at this point, so it doesn't matter that much. Ooh, we are large. I've accidentally got very large, wink. So let's head up to Vladimir and get him to leave. Excuse me, Vladimir. I need you to leave so I may form Russia. How close are we now, then? Empire of Russia. We can create the kingdom of Galicia Volhynia. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I'm saying it. And that's how America said it. And god damn it. Something. Alright, 70% war score. War score. 70% of the titles being held right now. We are going to have to take a fair amount of Vladimir. I don't think one Holy War would do it, unfortunately. My courtier, Tarika, has offered to travel to the Huan Empire on a mission to bring glory to the kingdom of Kernengord. Please, my lord, she says, like a humble servant, strengthen your relations with the Emperor. She lights up like the sun before rushing off to pack up her belongings. He likes Altaic cultures and she is, and she's Khazar. Right, that works pretty well, eh? Yeah, off you go. Sure, we'll see what he thinks of you. You're a pretty shit character, so it might make more sense to send a diplomat instead of just somebody whose culture he likes, but that's fair. Can you do anything else with the Emperor? Kowtow? Not today, friend. I'll take an artifact, though, preferably a weapon. Holy shit, there it is. The one time I don't ask for it, it actually sends it to me. The Zooge crossbow. It's like a huge crossbow, but Zoogier. Oh, that's really cool. So, Lightfoot troops plus 10%. Obviously, the bulk of our army being tribal is Lightfoot troops. We've also got the Martial plus 2, the personal combat skill plus 8. Doesn't seem like a crossbow, in my opinion, would be very useful in a duel. Bear in mind, you've got one shot, and then you're put at a pretty large disadvantage. Oh, shit. So, this is the artifact search. We're going to throw away some of our levy. Georgia is under the Mongol Empire. Oh, God, they are so large. Right. It's only Georgia, though. I mean, how many men have you got? Why would you declare war on me? I find that so strange. So the AI just doesn't take into account vassal levies, then? Or tribal vassal levies, I should say. My wife Judith is pregnant. Right, we might get ourselves a nice and good son. What can I possibly do to endear Queen Judith to me more? Am I not particularly experienced in making that people like me? But it can't be that hard. Isn't there a bard mocking her? Send the head of one of her detractors. This is an r/nice guys thing to do. This is like true White Knight level, chopping off a bard who mocked her. Teach her how to deal with her enemies. I don't have time for it. Sure, I feel like this instead. You know, teach a man to cut off a bard's head, and won't hear songs for a day. Teach him to cut off the bard's head himself, and he'll never hear bad songs for the rest of his life. So I'm going to do that instead. Glory to the Thunder God. Is that the right god? Was Heroon, or whatever his name was he a Thunder God? I'm sure they're all Thunder Gods in some way or another. Despite all the care I put into preparing a gift, she claimed that she would prefer it if I limited myself to simply a letter wishing her good health. Right, that's it. You're getting a bard head in the post now. It's like the Mafia. I'm leaving a bard head in her bed. Right, let's head over. Stuttery Sivard's Effect Book. Personal combat plus 6. Ugh, it's not very good, though, is it? I mean, it's free to equip, right? Oh, hang on. They've put a limit to books. Have they always had a limit to books, or am I going crazy? Well, okay, it is bad in that case. I might send that to China. Quality 3. History of the One gives 5% fertility. Is that better than plus 6 personal combat plus 10% to your narrow flank? I mean, it's better. Like his book is slightly better. It's not a great book by any stretch of the imagination, though. Like, this one is the same level, but infinitely better. Well, not infinitely better. It's obviously quantifiably better. I'm going to send China. No, China probably don't want the book History of the Yuan, eh? That seems like a little bit unnecessary. I was just about to say, my god, look at the mess in the HRE. Then I realised, hang on a minute, there is no HRE. Right, so, oh my god, we're at war with the whole, no, I was going to say, we're not at war with the whole Mongol Empire. I didn't think they worked on like a suzerain-style system. News from China. Kargan Alistair of Baskerville, because he's a, oh my god, because he's a hound. Get out. Paradox. Every time I load up the save game, I feel more and more betrayed. Sometimes I feel like this game is so good, and then they've given into the meme too much. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This is too far. Roll it back a bit. Go back to Glitterhoof. Those days were funny, because Glitterhoof was rare. This is unbelievable. A son named Slav. Incredible name. What's that, like Slav the Third? Shame he wasn't an incredible son. Actually, kind of a crappy son. Oh, that's a lot of troops. Run. Okay, never mind. Okay, take 2. Let's try that again. I love that you can still do that. It's like you just disband them. Yeah, they're gone now. There were troops here, but they've disappeared. Right, I don't like the fact that they're just sieging literally shitholes that I've never seen before and gaining quite a fair amount of war score from that. Right. Okay, everybody move to the center of the map. Can we get you guys to actually attach to my... Right, vassals, come and give me a hand here. Now, it'd be nice if when you say, hey, attach, they actually do that, because they don't. Like, they rarely do that. Oh, we've got some troops. Well, that's pretty convenient, thank you. We do need troops right now. All right, there we go. That's what I'm looking at. This is much better. Right, let's put a stop to this. Get out. These are my random provinces that I don't care about. Nice, what did he find? A rusty sword. A rusty sword. Wow. Sorry, I can't really sell that very well because that's pretty shitty. 0.5 months prestige, and that is a ceremonial weapon. Oh my god, really? That was the worst thing we could have got from that event. Thank you, game. Alright, whoa, hello. They bought friends, it seems. Right, get out. Conversion of Sweden? I thought it said coronation of Sweden then. Sweden, traitors. Well, we've lost this one. Wow, holy shit, they had a lot of troops, eh? Fuck it, just take it. Whatever, just take it. Yeah, surrender. What did you want? What are they actually taking from me right now? Oh, this? Yeah, I don't want that anyway. That's not part of Russia. Get out of here. Get out of here with your random Black Sea provinces. I don't want that shit. Right. More to the point, we can go back to our war with Vladimir now. If I'd have noticed that, I probably would have surrendered it when the war started. Given the amount of troops they had. Not necessary, is it? Alright, so, Vladimir is next on my kill list. We can just... Oh, God. No, never happened. We could go to China. Hoto? I mean, we have enough gold to buy ourselves a shit ton of artifacts as well, so why not? That way, we can also wait for, obviously, our troops to reinforce, which is going to take them quite some time. So our counts up a little bit better here. I need to fix our vassals, because our vassals are kind of a mess. Why don't you guys like me? Minus 89. Want to see it on the council. Well, then, in that case, get better. Get good scrub. What else we got? We've got, you know when I press the opinion button, I actually kind of expect it to be sorted by opinion. We've also got this lady. She's the one we subjugated, so understandably she's not too impressed. We've got this dude, leader of the revolt. Hey, piss off. Peace. Most unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this dude. Aztecs spread disease. Still that elephant. Still the elephant's kicking around. Oh. My wife got fat. This character is extremely overweight. Gluttonous? Since she was pregnant and gave birth when we were in China, by the way, to a dwarf, apparently. Not saying I'm suspicious or anything. She also got hideously fat. Queen Judith. Can we say, hey, go on a fucking diet? Gluttonous? How have we got the budget for this? Oh, we are making 16 gold per month. Okay, fair enough. Right, let's see if we can get ourselves some Chinese artifacts. We have just arrived in China. It's been appointed our region. I'm surprised she fits through a goddamn door. I would love to hear more about your political philosophy. I wouldn't, but I'm going to say that so they give me more stuff. Can I have some more I feel like they've reduced the... Hang on. There we go. Right, let's talk business. Bring home a Chinese artifact. I was just about to say, I feel like they've reduced the chance of actually gaining an event where you buy artifacts. The economic principle. Is that one not pretty decent? As I recall, that one's pretty good. Where is it? Economic... Oh, this one here? Oh, no, it's actually kind of bad. It's good for early game tribal, but it's kind of bad for us, obviously, right now. Obviously, if you're playing a very early game tribal, then it's very good, because that can basically triple your monthly income. Right. How are we doing in China? Are we finished yet? Please, I want to come home and declare war on... Okay, we're done. Right, we're home. Instantly teleported back to Russia. Let's take out Vladimir. Obviously, we can't holy war. I'm just going to take out whatever is the largest duchy. I feel like Tiva? We'll take out whatever this one is. Tver. He's got minus 28 gold, which is obviously great for us to capitalize on, no pun intended. Let's raise the troops. Let's raise our vassal levies and obviously bring our boys together. Right, and... Go, Kedia. Oh, we got to be careful because our capital is right on their borders, eh? Right, okay, move up to here because there's no river crossing there between us and their provinces. Oh, gonna reinforce. There we go. Good, we're fine. Alright. This is looking good. Right, kill those boys. We should probably merge these troops, eh? So through Sivard and his sub-commander, Vilfred. Why have we got no other commanders? Probably because they're on the council, I assume. Perfect, keep them in the prison. No, I want to become that sort of blood tyrant. Okay. Let's just focus taking out their armies. My vassals can siege for me. Getting the trait Brawny. Oh, that's a nice little surprise. Man, this society, it kind of seems a little OP. Don't know if you guys remember the first release of the Satanic Society, but that was really broken because basically you could just kill anyone who crossed you. You could buff yourself uploads. You could obviously keep yourself alive for a very, very long time with no downsides. Then after that, they patched in the whole there's a chance you're becoming ugly and there's a chance you're becoming cruel and impaler. Things like that. But when it first came out, that was not something that was in the game, so it was very, very OP at the time. And possessing people to be able to just vassalize them instantly was also nuts. That was a good time. I got so many achievements back in those days. Alright. Let's start this war very briefly. This should take all of about 30 seconds now then. Done. Thank you very much. Can we form Russia? Is it time? No. I kind of feel a little bit offended. Typical millennial, eh? 74%. God fucking damn it. Right, what else counts as Russia? What else is Russia here? Right, so we could go to war with Novgorod, actually. We could go to war with... this guy for 2 provinces. I feel like Novgorod is actually probably a much better target. Queen Sibylla of Novgorod. They also seem fairly weak at this stage as well. 900 men. Yeah, you're on my kill list. We've got de jure claims on this one. We've got de jure claims on Red Ruthenia, which is just 1 province. We got de jure claims on that one, which is 2 provinces. Not Holy War. They're the same religion as us. Right, so Red Ruthenia is 2 provinces. Polotsk is also a province. Guess in that case, we'll just go to war for the 2 provinces closest within our territory. So this one. Perfect. Right, let's get to work then, team. Raise the troops. They're also in the middle of what looks like an old Slavic uprising as well, so we can actually capitalize on some of their troops being killed from this. Right. Move in. Did I raise the vassals? I did raise the vassals. Good, good, good. Right. Okay. We've got 700 men left there. I feel like we could probably just charge this down. Sacrifice the men just to hold them there. That seems fine. Go, men. Yes, that worked perfectly. All right. Here we go, team. Jern. Genius Jern. That's his name. Genius Jern. Genius Jern Stuttery son, who is probably going to be my heir. You're going to be trained in Thrift, Jern. Just because having a genius being trained in Struggle gives a chance at Rowdy turning into Dull, turning it into Quick. Thinking in the long term, probably not the best idea. Who's going to educate him? That's right, it's your boy Stuttery Civid. Ironically, Stuttery Civid came out pretty well into... No, he didn't. He came out terribly in Diplomacy. I thought... I was confusing Stewardship and Diplomacy there. I was going to say, that's pretty good for a guy that's got... You know, apparently a stutter, but apparently not. Alright then, sorry, I'm giving you praise, but you definitely don't deserve it, you shithead. Getting the trait depressed. Right, so if we want to get rid of ourselves... get rid of ourselves is a polite way of putting it. Whoa, what the hell are they getting all these troops from? Hey, get out. Duel the command myself. I'll show no mercy. Another kill to my name. Right, it's an old Slavic uprising, eh? Do we have to worry about these guys? I might go and stop it just so they don't take the province. For some time now, my wife Judith has been avoiding me. She's not visited my bed. Oh, she's contracted syphilis. Maybe that child isn't actually ours. I mean, Signy. Clearly Jern is because he's a genius. Well, I mean, she's also a genius. Oh, I'm willing to let it slide for a genius. Willing to let her slide for a genius, apparently. Signy Stuttery's data. I always thought that bloated glutton what I do with traitors in prisoner. Gain a trait kind. I mean, we've already got it, haven't we? Apparently not. So, something like apparently sacrificing people and tearing out the still beating heart doesn't make you a kind person. Seems a bit unfair to me. Alright, we might as well just assault this down. We've got the numbers for it. 100%. Thank you very much. Off you go. Are we in Russia land? We are, but are we in, like, Russia? Territory to be formed in Russia is what I was getting at. 76%. You little shit. Right, Vladimir, you've got to go. Vladimir, I'm going to have to kill you. I'm sorry. Jewel? Not been recently in any duel. Was that me? Was I in a duel? Oh, Merciless. Probably the battlefield duel. Right, I didn't realize they counted. Alright, so let's go to our prison then and thin it out a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. Let's go ahead and thin it. Tiny child, why can't I sacrifice you? Not publicly for... Oh, she's Slavic. Alright, so if they're Slavic, then it doesn't... You can't sacrifice them, eh? Oh, that's a little bit annoying. Chiefess Kikela, goodbye. I appease you, almighty creators. Constantine, goodbye, my friend. I can't even read that. Those aren't letters. Goodbye. Thank you for turning up. Mezkar, sounds like a dwarf from the Elder Kings. You're gone as well. Ultila the Hun, also gone. Perfect. You can be ransomed out because you're Slavic. And what about you? You're Slavic as well, so you can piss off. Right, goodbye. Done. I've killed many people today. Do we not become the... What's the top level? It's like Hemoarch, right? I would assume that's the highest level. Damn. I wonder what you need for that. We seem to have sacrificed... What's our kill list right now? 36. Well, that's pretty good, but it's not quite as high as I'd wanted. Blood for the Blood God. Let the preparations begin. More blood games. This is where we nominate a champion to fight to the death for us. Our most vicious commander. A man with -2 personal combat. He's malnourished. He's craven. He's club-footed. It's your boy, Vilfrid Af Ruslavel. Great last name. He's gonna die. Give him the best equipment money can buy. You know, no. You can't polish a turd. He is gone. Blood for the Blood Gods. He's dead. What a shocker. Now that's going to have buffed up our kill list as well, eh? Now we're up to 50. Oh, Stuttery Civid. You are going to be the most bloodthirsty man who's ever lived. Worship the ancestors. Fuck it, why not? Guard my sword in battle, let me conquer my enemies. We'll have a feast. There you go. Feast for the ancestors. Pick a patron deity. Obviously pay rune. I feel like we've already done that, so I might just go ahead and take it. Could found an empire. The Empire of Kuningard. But I want to form actual... physical, super cool and nice Russia. Do you want to search for a smith? No, not until we've got the Emperor level title. So that we can, because basically, before Holy Fury, and I'm assuming it's changed based on the fact that Smiths will go further to please you if you're, like, a particularly high level of the society, right? Or is it like this one? Is it this one? Dual survival lifetime of war? What the fuck is it? Am I blind? I feel like I'm blind. Yeah, no, I actually can't see anymore. Anyway, look, somewhere in this expansion, I've seen that Smiths will go further to please you. Maybe it's our bloodline. Hang on. Characters have Smiths strive to please them. There we go. Right, so that's what I was trying to think of. Basically, I assume, the way it used to work anyway, is that you would pay 3.5 times your yearly income capped at 2,000 for a quality 3 weapon, assuming you were a king or an emperor. Then, emperors would have a chance at spending another 1,000 gold to improve the quality of their artifacts to quality 4. That's the only way to get it. And that was also a small chance of it happening. It wasn't guaranteed. I assume that this makes that either A, more likely, or B, guaranteed each time. Now, that is also going to cost us a shit ton of gold, bear in mind, and it's basically going to bank up the round if I do it, but it'll give us a tier 4 weapon or armor, right? So we're definitely going to do that. King Armod of Vladimir. Can I kill you now? Mr. Krabs? No? Recently been in a duel? Pretty sure I haven't recently been in a duel, you know. We'll have to keep an eye on it. The Armad of Vladimir has chosen to accept your challenge in personal combat. Oh. Now to convene with my agents, we must use any means necessary. Do I fight him honorably, or do I fight him for the good of the realm? I mean, we've got 82 personal combat, he's got minus 13, so I feel like we're just going to kill the poor dude anyway. This was too easy. I will show no mercy. He's dead. And you know what that means? That means we can now declare war again. Seems a little bit overpowered in hindsight. Right, Holy War for Moskva. Council said no? Really? I didn't even pay attention to that, to be honest, because I didn't even think they would... Oh, because we've got 2 open positions. Alright, that's my mistake. Completely my fault there. Advisor, you can have a gift then. Sorry. Okay, I will admit, a little bit of a tyrant. Didn't realize the council was empty. They're complaining because I didn't give them a chance to complain. Even though they'd probably say yes anyway. Problem of mass sacrifice? Absolutely. All of Konangard will run with blood. Yes. All domain provinces gain Field of Skulls for 10 years. Morale of armies plus 30%. Are we basically just going to sacrifice all of our villagers? Tax modifier minus 10% in our entire domain. So we're going to lose 1.3 gold, which seems very, very cheap per month, in exchange for plus 20% disease resistance, because everybody's dead, Dave. They're all dead. Plus an extra 30% of morale. Is that for 10 years as well? It is. 10 years of extra morale in exchange for less tax. Done. Kill them all. We're now known as the Bloodmonger. That's cool. I like that. We're still not Hemo Art, though, which is obviously one of my secondary goals here. Right, let's form Russia, then. You know what? I've decided... Just decided let's form Russia. It might sound like I'm making it sound a bit easy there, but honestly, just decided let's do it. And then it crashed. I had to reload to the start of May, so actually we've only lost, like, a couple of days at most. However, this time, instead of getting the title of Bloodletter or whatever, we got the title of Soul Flayer, which is kind of cool. I feel like that one's probably better. So, you know what? That was a worthwhile crash. So, take 2. Let's bring everybody together. Fucking game. I'm kind of surprised, though. To their credit, that's the first crash we've had, and I think that might have been down to the mods rather than... Oh. That made a sense this was taking the sparring ring, and we became maimed. And one-handed? Oh, you prick. Ah. My hand. Okay. Fair enough, then. Well, this didn't happen last time. That's kind of annoying. Did we not get all the way to June last time in hindsight? Whatever. Court physician? Court physician, please. Heal me. You're fired. You are a much better court physician. Heal me good. Please. I'm scared. I'm kind of scared. I'm moving over to hunting focus. Goodbye. Alright. We're alive. That should not quite... Oh, shit. We're also depressed. It's like minus 3 health. We've got +1 from hunting. We get +1 from brawny. So we're at -1 health overall. Why are we not allowed to get treated? Have I had another treatment recently or something? No? Treat me? Somebody, please? Treat your king? Goddamn game. Alright. Did I not call in vassals? Okay, this time around I forgot to call in vassals though. So that's my mistake. We've just basically lost a lot of our opportunity to strike there. Our surprise attacks. They managed to get the troops together before we've even had a chance to. Alright. Bring these boys down. Here we go. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's let everybody... Daughter. Genius daughter. Katrina Stuttery's daughter. I keep reading that as Sluttery's daughter. It's a bit rude. Our son's still fine, though. Yeah, okay. We've still got a good son. I was going to say, that didn't happen that recently. Okay. Squad up. Go off my core position at once. Yeah, okay. How about core position? You actually treat my fucking gaping wound? Stand together. Oh, you summon someone else to help you, alright? Welcome, I'm glad to meet you. That was not worth it. Oh, we actually only got 700 men from that. Oh. What? My soldiers overrun the province? Wait, that's me, though. Wait, that's my... Oh, my God. So when you siege a province, if it's got a holy monument in it... Paradox. Come on. When you've got a holy monument in it, there's a chance you can destroy it unless you counter-siege in your own capital. Oh, for fuck's sake. So, if I destroy it, the heathen's moral authority, what does that mean? You're going to destroy our moral authority? Leave it. I'm just going to leave it. Because that's clearly our capital, so I'm obviously not going to do that. Become bits rivals with this prick. Oh, God, what happened there? They took a... Oh, we haven't got movement lock turned on, have we? Ah, okay. I was going to say, how the hell did they swing around that quickly? Right, there we go. Okay, you are doomed, my friend. Sartori Civid, Achinius, and we... Where are my commanders, though? Okay, get on the council. Fucking hell, the council hate me right now. We'll deal with that in a minute. Probably something to do with my whole tyrannical war that I accidentally declared. Right, let's get some commanders out. We haven't got auto assign turned on. There we go, right. Perfect. Counter siege. Head into the provinces. This might be enough for Russia. Might just be enough. I could do the maths, but that's far too easy. Alright, you guys can go. There we go, grievously scarred, making us even sexier. Nothing sexier than a man missing a hand. Another one bites the dust. I thought that was us then, dying. That would have been a bit of a problem. Is that our province? Hey, can you get out? Alright, let's counter-siege this, and we should be almost done. We should be very almost done. 100%. There we go. Goodbye, friend. Perfect. Russia? Please. 78%. Ugh. Prick. How many men has this guy got? This man, this lady, this person here, this very cold boy. Who would win? Conangard or one cold boy? Kind of looks a bit like Darsan there, a little bit fucked up. They all look so screwed, don't they? Shield of the Tundra, combat in Arctic plus... Oh, God. Winter combat and combat in Arctic is plus, like, 45% total. And funnily enough, we are going to be fighting in the Arctic, I suppose, if we're all the way up there. Feel like we just duel Vladimir and get it over with. Gudrud. I keep referring to them as Vladimir just because the province is called Vladimir. It's a good day for a duel, I chuckle. Hefting my spear in my hand. He's dead. Alright, can we do it before the end of the video? No, because apparently we've been going for 33 minutes. Thank you for watching, everybody. Next episode, we form Russia, and then that might be the end. I'm not sure. We might move on to a new campaign, a fresh campaign, a good campaign, on the default map, the best map, not this shithole of a map. Don't like the Animal Kingdoms. I genuinely regret starting in Animal Kingdoms now, and I'm probably never going to do it again, unless they really, really flesh it out and make it something interesting. Thank you all for watching. A big shout out to my insane top tier level patrons: Big Dick Timmy, Sean Thornton, Zachary Harris, Harik, Lucas Halting, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Jackson Woodman, Escape, Croesus, James Ogilvy, Paul, Conspired Scene, Necrophilim, Michael Mullen, Haydog, Orcs Wolf, Josh Lindeen Tesla, Logan Thorne, Average Gamer 419. I am the Lizard King. For their support, the insane tier levels of Patreon, thank you all very much. And a big shout out to Nathaniel Lindbergh, Facundo Vasquez, Felix Deal, Quet Latchley, Brandon Montoniac, Paul Master, Everqueen Waifu, Quasar Fox, Chris, Joseph Beer, Sir Thor the Swede, Nick Sadini, Astro, Jack Allen, Euphrates, Jordan Campbell, Joran DeVries, Duncan 217, and the many others over at Patreon. Thank you all for your support.